This is the Man Can't Always Be Wrong podcast brought to you by CTR Media Network. I'm your guy T Swin, one of your hosts. Man, we got a good show talking about something very serious because it affects us and how we're moving and going into the future. And so I'm gonna bring on my other host, JB.
How's it going, everybody? It's your boy J Bean, as usual. Just giving an honest opinion. We're gonna be talking about, technology, man, and how it's affecting us in the future, man. It's a lot of things that's being made now that's, man, it's actually kind of scary, man. To be honest with you, it's gonna put a lot of people out of work. It's gonna affect our everyday living, man. So we got a good show we're gonna talk about today.
Yes, sir. Man, so man, a lot of this technology is moving very fast. It's moving faster than what we think. Okay. Some people think it's going to be 10, 15, 20, 30 years before we start doing certain things. They're not paying attention. They're not checking the internet. They're not reading the news articles, magazines, that things are already in place and already happening. Companies are already getting contracts with these technology companies to create this technology or get in on it early. A lot of people are about to lose jobs they've been holding for a minute. We've already seen people lose jobs with COVID. You know what I'm saying? COVID happened. A lot of people lost their jobs. And then that winded up saving money for companies. Because when they started back up, they realized that they didn't need as many people to do the same job. They cut down on uniforms and rental spaces. They didn't have to pay that because now people could do the jobs from home. So a lot of people had to transition and pivot to new things or turn their hobbies into their jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people found their passions. Some people had to change and had to regroup and start from ground by, from the bottom. That's it. Started from the bottom. Now we here.
Yeah,
Man.
COVID showed us, how technology can be utilized. We don't have to be in an office building no more, man.
Exactly.
You know how much money you save by not having an office building, and you know how much less they can pay you when you don't have to be in transit every day to go to. So it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because a lot of this machine learning, a lot of this AI, cloud computing. If you don't know anything about these things, man, you're in a world of trouble because all these fast food jobs, all these delivery jobs, all these
retail, customer service jobs,
security,
they're gonna be gone.
it's gonna be gone. If you're not like an engineer, software developer, um, somebody who knows how to collect data, as far as like programming, that's trouble, man.
Man, doing coding and all kind of things, man. If you're not with the wave that's happening and coming, you're gonna be left behind. And there will be no middle class. It'll just be the have-nots,
There's another podcast I kind of listen to called Nas Daily. He goes around. He's around the world and stuff. And he was saying that in the future it's going to be a useless class. It's not going to be middle class, higher class,
upper class,
another class called useless because the stuff you went to school for and trained for is not going to be around anymore. So
it's going to no longer exist.
No longer exist. So what are you going to do and how are you going to prepare yourself for when that happens?
Yeah, we already kind of seeing that useless class already.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's here now. We seeing it, and you can see it. A lot of these kids, a lot of the youngsters, man, they heavy into technology. They're using it on a daily basis. They growing up with technology, but they just know how to operate it. They don't know. A lot of them don't know how to create it, or build things off of it.
What's behind it actually making it operate?
Exactly. What make it work and how it comes together. They don't know that, and so and then also, man, we got older generations that are stubborn against technology. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got some people in my family like that that's stubborn. They be having smartphones, but they're not doing any of the things that the smartphone could do.
Yeah,
whether it's sending money or downloading a PDF or something like that, they struggle with that.
Yeah, I'll say this about COVID. Of course, it was a bad thing and everything, but like a lot of this older generation, man, they know how to work. They learn how to work them phones quick. They're too scared to go out. So,
some did and some don't. Some stay stubborn. Some stay stubborn. And like one field I'm gonna talk about too, man, because this technology is already affecting it, and it's gonna wipe out a lot of people. And that's the transportation business. You know, I myself, your favorite rapping expediter, T Swin. Check out tswin.hitnow.com for my transportation music, man. Transportation music coming soon. But autonomous trucks are here.
Oh yeah.
You know, and they've been here for a couple years. They've been here for a while now. And here in Texas, man, we got companies got contracts where they testing these trucks. They on the road. You can see them. I got a video I did about a year ago on them. They look pretty futuristic. They look like they could fly with all the extra equipment they got on the cameras and stuff. But they already got an autonomous truck course, you know, that you have to take to get qualified. To be able to take that course, you have to have a Class A CDL. So if you don't have one, you won't be able to take that course to become an operator of an autonomous truck, you know. And the reason why they justifying these autonomous trucks because they say it's safer. It'll cut down on accidents. You know what I'm saying? The computer can respond faster than a human being. The amount of time it takes you to recognize a risk or a threat or abnormal situation, react to it, or think about the proper reaction and then put it into action. You know what I'm saying? Computers like this.
Yeah,
it's quick.
I don't know the exact stat, but they're saying that self-driving cars should reduce the death rates to almost zero as far as accidents and stuff from vehicle accidents. So like I said, that's exciting because you know it does make our life a little bit more safer, but also it's gonna cut into the job. So you know, because it's some people who've been that's all they know how to do is drive an 18-wheel. You know, So what are they gonna do? And my thing is this, you know, once all them jobs start disappearing, and people ain't gonna be able to provide a lifestyle for themselves, what are they gonna start doing? They might turn, you know.
Yeah, I from a lot of people that I know and I've seen, a lot of them had backgrounds, so that's why they had to get into transportation. Some of them, you know, they didn't excel at school. They don't like electronics, so they can drive though.
Yeah.
So driving was one of the easiest things they could do to make decent money, so they could take care of themselves, and provide for them families and themselves. But so when you start making it mandatory, when this thing becomes mandatory, because like I say, it's gonna cut down on costs for companies. Yeah, they're gonna spend that money to get them trucks, but if them trucks is cutting them down on dealing with people, personalities,
accidents,
you know, attitudes, accidents. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to worry about no kind of attitude or people or the machine making an excuse why it's not on time or why it stopped here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And then it's going to save them on time because you know I don't know exactly what's the time period you only could drive for so many hours anyway, right? They
as a human being, you
don't never have to stop.
Yeah, it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna get tired.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Especially if it's electronic, it's just gonna go to a charging station and charge up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying. And the crazy thing about it is that they can have another one waiting for it at where it's had to charge at, and just pick it up and continue on. It never have to
stop. Exactly, man. And so, you know, I was peeping, you know, last year. Excuse me. I was peeping last year. I seen where Amazon already had autonomous box trucks, autonomous cargo and sprinter vans.
Yeah.
Shoot, I can't compete with Amazon. They got endless money.